Welcome back to the Maven Show. This is your host Rohit. Today we have Raj, the founder and CEO at Goodman Lantern. Thank you, Raj, for getting into the show.
Thank you for having me, Rohit. Good to be excited to be here.
Awesome. So, would you just like to give a quick intro about yourself, like how you got started with your agency and how you got started with the complete content creation journey of yours?
Absolutely. So, as you mentioned earlier, Rohit, my name is Raj Goodman Anand. I'm the founder and CEO of Goodman Lantern. We are a content marketing agency helping our customers sell better and grow faster. Our customers are B2B organizations, the ones who are scaling up and growing rapidly, to public trading companies in various sectors, from manufacturing to defense, IT, medical support, and AI and beyond. So I won't list all of them today, but yeah, it's a big list there. And the company was founded 8 years back. How it began was that I was helping a company in Europe and I helped them grow from 7.5 million to 45 million in revenue, in the back of great storytelling and content writing. And I said to myself, well, I'm helping my company make a lot of cash for everybody else. Why don't I start my own organization and see how I can do this for other companies? Because it was a very clear process to grow, and it still is a very strong way to grow a company through inbound and content marketing. So SEO, thought leadership content, and that's what we do as a company. And yeah, it's going from strength to strength, and got the right team in, I guess, pretty early on, and keep growing that. The last few years, we really solidified our team together, and now we're looking at new ventures. So not only content marketing, but also expanding into events and conferences, and building AI tools as well.
That's cool. So, how you would like to describe the content marketing for someone who does not know, like how the content marketing works and like how this can actually help their businesses?
Absolutely, absolutely. So let me kind of break it down. What we call explain it, so make it simple that even a moms can understand it. So the idea is that content marketing has been around for decades, for centuries actually. If you look at Napoleon, the famous French leader, he used to write press releases to get more cash or money to for his war campaign. And content in one form or the other has been there for, as I mentioned, for centuries. Newspapers, gazettes back in the day of Napoleon, radio came, then television came, then comes the internet. All these require content, and what it requires is a genuine thought leadership, which can actually showcase somebody, so a person or a company, in the best possible way as experts in that field. And what we do as a company is really understand the company, their DNA, their values, and create content. So write content, we create images, videos, websites to really make sure that written or seen material resonates with the customers and the buyers of our clients. And our clients tend to be large organizations, so we really help them at scale with content.
That's cool. You already know like the AI things and so on, like how AI is coming, how AI is changing everything in content. So, what do you think like how the future will be looking like in the concept of content marketing or content writing, with AI?
Great question. So, 20 years back, I was on a PhD for AI. So, I've done a lot of work within AI space, a lot of things within machine learning, neural networks. 20 years back, obviously, it was all theoretical. We didn't have the computational power to run big algorithms. Today, we have that. And in the last 11 months or so, we've seen a revolution. Today, obviously, it's sort of right now in November 2023. I don't know when the audience watch this or hear this podcast, but the AI is taking over all kinds of content forms. And it's interesting because people are wondering what's going to happen to agencies and people who do content. Here's my thoughts on it. Content will be impacted majorly with AI, but very, very high value thought leadership content still requires human intervention. That will not change. Why is that? AI can only get you to this level. To go all the way to hit it home, you require a few different bits. You require the prompting, so you're understanding what to write. is a prompt. Understanding then whether the content is created through AI is a big part of quality assurance or QA. So one has to come in both at the beginning and at the end to make sure the content is on the money. And that takes a lot of skills and expertise. It's a bit like the Industrial Revolution. If you look at the Industrial Revolution, machines came in and they took over a lot of the work which is done by human beings. But high quality leather bags made by big brands are still made completely with your hands. That's one. Number two, if you're taking a machine to make various products, you still need to make molds, to make a process there, to have a human involved in different stages of the production. That's going to happen to AI as well. So not anytime soon we're going to see like the end of human intervention in content creation as we go to build high quality content. To build entry level content, AI I think is okay.
That's true. So what do you think, like, is content marketing for anyone or content writing for anyone? Is there any specific rule, process to follow to get much success into the content marketing, or is it like just start from anywhere, end it anywhere?
Yeah, great question there, Rohit. What I would say is content marketing typically within business has two benefits. One is thought leadership, to establish a company or person as a thought leader. Number two is visibility, primarily through search engines, for example. Today, and for many years to come, even if we see more AI intervention, search engines are going to be important for people to discover new opportunities. And for that to happen, to rank better, and content helps with that. Content, if you're selling a product or service, content is the place to start. Ads are expensive. They last as long as you run the ads on LinkedIn, Facebook, etc. You can buy leads, for example. They can also be expensive, but content is a gift that keeps giving. So once you reinvest into content, it'll be something which will keep giving us benefits for many, many years to come. So I believe content is a great way to establish one's personal brand, company's brand, SME or large company, doesn't matter. It all comes down to great content. You can do that internally, as I mentioned, thought leadership, or externally in the form of SEO. Now, in the age of AI, when people can create content at scale, where does it leave content? And my thinking is, and from talking to experts in the space and just looking at the research I've done so far, I would say the one thing which will never change, and will never change, and has never changed in the past is thought leadership content. If you write content not for the bots, not for Google, not for Yahoo, but for real people, and can establish yourself the thought leader, time after time, you will rank better. You'll be seen more often, and you'll be considered as an expert. That means they'll buy more from you.
Do you think like AI will replace, you already said like AI will not replace all the humans. It will obviously not going to replace the creative process of the writing. But as the AI is getting improved day by day, what do you think? Will people lose the jobs, or will in the next 10 years? Maybe it's right now, it's just the content writing content thing. Maybe in the next 10 years, there is kind of like a tool, get ready with your website, your website is ready, just enter two words and so on, it's done. With much better interface, not like the other companies which we already have right now. What do you think for the next 10 years, the next decade?
10 to 30 years, there will be major shifts in the space of services overall. There is no doubt about it. There will be lots of things coming in. AI is growing exponentially. ChatGPT just yesterday launched now. That was the day for yesterday, 6th of November 2023, just launched an update, for example. And that kind of puts some other people out of business. And a new module or new offering, somebody or some companies go out of business. And that is just the reality of the world we live in. What's important here is to understand that we will still need experts in this space for many years to come, and there will be more jobs created in the back of this. What they might look like is not clear yet. Obviously, there are roles. There are a lot of roles like from engineering, for example, building AI tools themselves, handling the AI tools. The experts really understand what's created by AI is good. So there's still jobs being created, but jobs as we know today will be lost. Let me give you an example. In the past, there's a role called typist. There's a role called cable operator. These roles don't exist anymore. I mean, I'm talking to people who probably are sort of my generation. There's a role actually advertised in newspapers called typist. All you do is type and take notes. That role is long gone. And so will other roles which are currently existing. It's just the way human life is. And innovation will change. most law says things are going to become better. I think every 18 months it'll double the speed of the. But anyway, either way, it's going to come in, it's going to impact, and we have to just keep reskilling ourselves and having a meaning in the new job, a new role we take.
That's cool, Raj. Any best advice do you have for anyone who would like to start with the content writing or content marketing? Like getting started with the new business, how can they take advantage of content to increase their reach by not spending much on advertising?
My advice would be invest in content early. If the business we are in is around content, it will help immensely to create great leads for you really early on. And yes, AI is great, really helpful, but please invest in adding real value than just what AI can produce for you. Go out, think about stuff which can actually create tremendous value for your end customers. Help them with their journey. And if you help them to achieve their success, they will come buy from you. So invest in that. Start today. Don't leave it out because this is a gift, as I mentioned earlier. It's a gift that keeps giving. And so why would you not invest in it?
That's good. Awesome. Thanks, Raj, for getting into the show and having your great insights regarding the content marketing and so on. So thanks for being on.
Thank you, Rohit, for having for giving me the opportunity. Really good to be on as well. Thank you.